Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. Well, I do what I do for you. Oh, I got a nice one for you today. Let's do this thing. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. Let's do what we do. Right Thinkers mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinkers Way of Life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is to get all right thinkers to do just that. Know thyself. Right thinkers, your goal should be to know thyself. See where we going with this? So I asked the question, do you know thyself? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is simple, foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. Excuse me. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. This is going to be good. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers. Know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Oh boy. Ah. Right off the top. Right thinkers. We're going to talk about the fetters of Set. Understand this. The Egyptian gods that I teach you about, they're mythological people. They didn't come from outer space. The aspects of your character that if you understood the actual concept of the teachings, you would understand that. So I had to get that out of the way. Some people preaching this stuff and they were not, just like I said, some of the people in the Bible got it wrong. I'm seeing some of my spiritual teachers teaching my stuff got it wrong too. We'll get to that later. Right now, let's get to the lesson. Right thing, let's talk about the fetters of Set. What is Sahu? That's Set. That's the question. This is the book of the dead. What I'm reading from. You see here, excuse me. You see here, those are all the qualities of Set. You see how he got wrapped up, mummified? He can't see, he can't talk, he's got nothing. Okay? This is what we're gonna talk about. And he's not a person. He's a concept. He's an aspect. And I'm going to break it down to you. Hopefully you can get this concept and stop thinking that, oh, Set is just, nope, nope. Set is you. Well, if you fall in line of these characteristics or these qualities that's in your character, oh, you Set. Okay, let's go. Where we at? I showed you the faces Set. Now, he's an unusual, one of a kind character for a reason. Don't want no more of them. He can't make, he can't procreate. That's for a reason. It's an aspect. Let's go. Let's talk about the fetters of Set. What's a fetter? A fetter is a self inflicted situation that you put on yourself, knowing right from wrong, and you opt to do wrong. That's a fetter. Watch this. These is qualities. The first one let's talk about is fear. Fear is the acronym for false evidence appearing real. You create the fear, just like you create the opposition to God, and you become the devil. You become Set. That's who Set is. Opposition to God. Why? He's ego. Ego represents, or acronym means edging God out. That means the ego and God don't occupy the same spot. And that's you identifying with your ego self. You got no room for God. until you what? Become conscious of your higher self, your real self, and become one with who you are, aka know thyself. Set is an obstructor of you doing that. Set does what? Obstructs your expansion in your consciousness. He's holding you back. You're the balloon, he's the anvil. He's holding you down. Cut that and you can fly. Okay, that's the concept. The next one, another quality that if this is part of your personality, this is what makes you set. Insecurity. Most egoistic people are insecure because they're worried about what people think about them, how people see them. So they are very insecure within themselves. That's another feather from set. Another quality that if you're egoistical, you pretty much worry about what people think and how they feel about you. And that caused you to, next one, worries. If you're a true believer of God or follower of God, you got no worries. Why? Because what you can't handle, you give it to him. I learned that lesson a long time ago, and it still holds true today. I've seen people use it, so I can tell you it works. Put it in God's hand. If you can't handle it, give it to God. But if you ain't serving God, you might have some problems. Okay, that's another one. Next one, and these situations, watch this, it's just a litany of stuff that's going to take you down this road. Next thing is anxieties, fearing what's coming. 95% of our thoughts is about something that's not even going to happen. Why? You create that whole concept based on fear. False evidence appearing real. You cause your own anxiety by scaring the hell out of yourself about something that could happen, may happen, possibility. Live in the moment. Deal with the now. That's what's real. All right. So these is all qualities of an individual who showing what? Septenian qualities in their character. The next one is attachment. Some of us love our cars, love our possessions. My favorite this. Another Septenian quality. You can't take none of your possessions with you. I'm just saying. Next one. Oh, this is a good one. Lust. And it just don't come in for the men, ladies. Y'all have y'all little ways that y'all do whatever it is y'all do. So don't think that's a man thing. No, no, no. I don't speak from a male perspective. I speak from a dual concept. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay? I don't split hairs. Okay? So lust leads to what? Jealousy. Most immature, egoistic people are jealous of everything that don't pertain to them. They're not going to show love. They're going to hate on everything. Ain't nothing good. Why? Because they ain't liking it. Because of jealousy. Set killed his brother because of jealousy. That's a quality that'll make you kill. Okay? Anger. No, ding, 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 ding. Right there. When I was young, I was angry. Didn't know why, but just angry. Just had attitude. Okay? So that's, again, egoistic Septenian quality. Now, I have no anger. I'm at peace with myself. It's hard to get me to fight now. One time, I'll fight at the drop of a thought. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing right now, but moving on. That's a quality that you got to get rid of. You have to eradicate these qualities of your personality to better yourself. That's what self-improvement means. Self-reflective, introspection, check yourself out. Hold yourself up against what's right and what's wrong and see where you fall. That's all. I did it with 42 Confessions of my Yacht over 30 years ago. Now I'm good to go. Okay, I just started out that way though. Okay, that's the point. Next one is from anger breeds hatred. Haters. Haters are somebody who's gonna tell you everything that's wrong. Never gonna tell you nothing good about yourself. Okay, those are haters. No matter how good you do, they'll never acknowledge it. Don't worry about them. Again, if you ain't being hated on, you probably the hater. All right. And from that leads to greed. These are all qualities. And greed is not a good quality. Wow. I will give and help out the needy. I got nothing for the greedy. It's just that simple. And I can recognize the difference between the two. A lot of people can't. So that's another quality that you have as Haru. You see people who really are, who they really are. Next one. Are you the controlling type a person, if that's your behavior, you always want to be in charge. You know them people. I'm the boss. I'm this. I'm that. They always taking control of situations. You that person? Again, satanic behavior. Here's a good one. This is perfect. Selfishness. Ooh-wee. Mm, mm, mm. The stories I can tell you about that guy. If all you want to do is entertain your physical pleasures, your monetary things, then you are selfish and you're going to do whatever it is that's going to do make you happy. You ain't serving your higher self. So when the income, you got no kick coming. Why? You can't bless yourself, but you're serving yourself. The devil got nothing for you. Moving on. And the devil is anything that's in opposition to God. And that's going to be you when you're doing you instead of what's right. Moving on. Next one. Oh, envy. I'm not envious for nobody's success. Could care less. Maybe one time I felt that, no. Psh, these are things you got to eradicate from your personality. Lack of self-control. Ooh-wee. I suffered from that for a long time. I'm just getting the mastery of that. And this ain't been a while. This has been short time. So when you want to perfect your character, your personality, these are things that you have to eradicate from your personality to better your character. It ain't easy. No, no, no. What's this? Where we at? Self-control. Oh, the reason why the ego can't reproduce impotence. Okay? It got no reproduction concept going. Okay? There's only one of him, and he was married. He never had children, but then again, that's another story. But the idea of the ego is a one-of-a-kind, unique personality that it don't need no more of them. Okay? Inability to fulfill your divine purpose of life. That's the obstruction that's holding you back. He likes it here in the physical world. This is his domain. The devil tell you, listen, God, take the hedge around off your people. I have all of them serving me. And right now, 98% of people are falsely following the devil. No, they think they're following God. They're following the devil. And he loves it. Why? God won't intervene. You have to become what? Knowledge of your own self, what? On your own. Moving on. And if you are egoistical, you are blocking your divine purpose in life, particularly and spiritually. Okay, excuse me, practically and spiritually. If you're not practicing spiritual discipline in your lifestyle, you get nothing. Why? You ain't putting nothing in. That's the bank of God. You putting in good deeds, good lesson, following spiritual discipline, you putting into the bank, what I call the bank of God. And that's where you want to have your deposit going to. Why? Because it's time for a withdrawal, aka prayer, or you need a blessing. You got them stacked up. That's just my concept. Pick and choose how you like, but that's just a concept. But I know if you live and do the right thing, you contribute to the bank of God on your own. Simple as that. He don't care who do the good deed. He's just gonna bless you. Simple. Moving on. Wrapping it up. This is gonna be quick. My favorite. When you are satanic, egoistical, you are ignorant of your divine self. Right there. You are human. Okay, I call it being human. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. But we are human beings and we're not spiritual. We forget our spirituality. Why? Because we like human stuff. Spiritual stuff is the next level up. Okay? It's the unseen, the stuff that you have to have faith and belief in to manifest. But no, we want it now. We want to see it. We want to hear it, taste it, touch it, feel it. That's the physical world. That's what we call hell. That's where Set dwells. That's where the ego keeps you, right here in this physical world, aka reincarnating. Why? Because you ain't not found yourself. You didn't wake up and make it knowledgeable to become conscious of who you are, aka know thyself. The goal for all humans is to what? Become godlike in the flesh, become knowledgeable of yourself with what? Good deeds, righteous and virtuous actions, and that's all you got to do. I'm trying to help you. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Again, right thinkers imparting and closing. May you all live to be 100 and may 100 minus a day. So I never know that right thinker like you passed away. Don't be set. Get your act together. I'll be back. I got more for you.